Hey there, Andrea, Pharmacist. Okay, today I wanted to talk about, and a lot of this is things I've observed through the years, me coming up with some theories and my opinion from what I've experienced. I want to talk about what I feel like has been happening to our men. I graduated in '94 from Purdue Pharmacy, and when I first graduated, I dispensed no testosterone replacement therapy to anyone for years. And then after practicing for 10 years or so it was like the mid 2000, 2005, 2010, in between, I started noticing men being prescribed testosterone injections, creams, and gels. And I'm not just talking elderly, I'm talking men in their 30s, 40s, 50s. I thought it was a little odd. I didn't know that was a thing. I just thought, well, maybe they're starting to test for that and they didn't used to. Because it's not something just in normal blood work. It's a specific test. I didn't know. So then this rolls around 3 years ago, and I start listening to a lot of Charlie Ward and Mel K. And Charlie Ward used to always make the comment that most of his viewers are women. And where are all the men? So I started thinking, yeah, where are all the men? To push back. And I started thinking, I remembered how the testosterone problems started occurring in the mid-2000s. So I looked up over the years testosterone levels, and I literally see a chart from like starting maybe 20, 30 years back. The testosterone levels used to be around 800 to 1,000, especially for younger men, 20s, teenagers. It started dropping through the years. And the average started dropping. So it's clearly something has happened. And I've done many videos about the endocrine disruptors. So I started thinking it's the endocrine disruptors. And it's lowering testosterone. It's messing with the female hormones too, but we're talking about the men now. And let me give you the symptoms, because a lot of men may not even realize it's an issue with testosterone. They feel severely depressed. They have no motivation to do anything, no drive, whatever. They are very tired, no energy. You just basically feel like total crap, from what I've heard from men. And I'm sitting there thinking to myself, those are symptoms that if you went to your doctor, they would prescribe for you. This is my problem with the healthcare. They would prescribe something for those symptoms. But your problem is still there. You have a low testosterone problem. They might prescribe for you antidepressants. And that's not going to fix your problem. And then they label it. You have depressive disorder, and you may just have low testosterone. You see what I'm saying? And then I'm also thinking to myself, okay, I know the serotonin, especially those are the most popular, the selective serotonin reuptake inhibitors. That's your Paxil, your Prozac, your Zoloft, all those. They have sexual side effects. So I thought, I bet they lower testosterone. And I looked, and they do. And they also lower sperm count. I said in my last video, I feel like those are heavily prescribed, and maybe it's to a person that doesn't need it because they just have a testosterone issue. I don't know. But then I started thinking, okay, when this rolls around, here's my theory. This is where you get the men so beaten down, so deflated, you get their testosterone down to here, and then you throw this on them, and they just say, okay, whatever. They don't care. And then I also mentioned in the last video with those serotonin reuptake inhibitors, I had a young man, I asked him, are those helping you? And he says to me, I'm still anxious. He was taking them for anxiety. He had no depression. That's another issue. There's alternatives, but I digress. He said, I'm still anxious, but I just don't care anymore. So now you got men, they just don't care anymore. Yeah, whatever. You've got them deflated and defeated and beaten down, and you get their testosterone down here, and then they don't fight back. And then if they do fight back and push back, they get called toxic masculinity. See what I'm saying? So they have no chance. That's the goal. So I feel like we need to cheer our little men on, support them. I think, in my opinion, it was on purpose. There's clearly, they recognize these people, they know that the endocrine disruptors are affecting testosterone. I read a whole government website article about it, that the level of testosterone's gone down, and they think those are contributing or working on it. So I'm going to do a video to give you solutions for our men and get their testosterone back up, get rid of some of the issues that are causing that, and because we need our little men and we need them healthy, and a lot of men may not even realize this is an issue. If you know a man that cannot grow facial hair on his cheeks, it just won't grow, that's a sign of low testosterone, and they may not even realize it. So anyway, that's my spiel, and we'll try to fix this issue, and it'll be all right. But anyway, I do have solutions, so I will be doing that next.